Here's another example of a uniform motion problem, and it says that Clara can run a mile in 6 minutes. Juan can run a mile in 9 minutes. If Clara gives Juan a minute head start, how long before Clara overtakes Juan? So we can go ahead and say that Clara's distance is going to be equal to 1, and that's going to be equal to her rate, and then her time is 6 minutes. So this is our distance is equal to rate times time. Distance of 1 mile, we don't know what the rate is, and our time is 6 minutes. So if we solve for the rate here, our rate is going to be 1 over 6, and that's going to be 1/6 of a mile per minute. Juan is a very similar equation. It's going to be 1 is equal to r times the minutes required, which is 9. So his rate is 1/9 a mile per minute. And in this particular problem, we want to know when Clara overtakes Juan, or when they're tied, or when their distance is equal. So we're going to set Clara's distance is equal to Juan's distance, and again, distance is rate times time. So with Juan's distance, he's going to have a +1 added to his time because he got a minute head start, whereas Clara starts a minute later. Or you could say that Clara's time is one minute less than Juan. So you would take this route for if you were going to put things in terms of t is Juan, or anyway. So there's two ways of doing that. I'm going to do the approach where we add 1 minute to Juan's time, and t represents Clara's time. Okay, so again, distance is equal to rate times time. So Clara's distance is going to be equal to Juan's distance. So Clara's distance, she has a rate of 1/6, and in her time. Now what we'll do is write Juan's rate, which is 1/9, and then since he got a 1 minute head start, we're going to add 1 to that. Okay. Now what we'll go ahead and do is we'll clear the fraction. So the LCM here is 36. 6 goes into 36 6 times, so we'll have 6t. And then 9 goes into 36 4 times. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and distribute the 4. Then we'll subtract 4t from both sides, and then we will divide by 2, and we'll find that Clara is going to overtake Juan in 2 minutes.